If you're planning a trip to Southeast Asia in 2026, make sure to save this video because Grab are about to completely change the game for backpackers in Southeast Asia. If you don't know, Grab is the really well-known app in Southeast Asia that can help you with getting motorbikes, getting taxis, any e-hailing. They can also deliver food. But they have just announced a bunch of new features in the GrabX conference yesterday, and I was the only British creator to attend, so I'm the only person from the UK who can give you this information. First of all, if you've ever been in a big city in Southeast Asia and ever got lost inside a shopping centre, Grab is now here to help, because from 2026, Grab is releasing Grab Maps for consumers, which is not only a very comprehensive and very detailed map of the entire Southeast Asia, but crucially, it's also going to include indoor maps. Meaning, if you're trying to find something inside a shopping centre, Grab Maps is going to be able to help you get directions through the shopping centre. If you're fed up of carrying cash around Southeast Asia, especially if you go into things like night markets, you don't need to anymore. Because with Grab, they are releasing Grab Pay for travel, which basically means that you're now going to be able to scan any payment QR code through the Grab app and just pay using your pre-existing bank details on Grab. It's going to completely change the game. I mean, we don't have to carry anywhere near as much cash as we used to. Next is personalised Grab travel experiences. This is going to completely change any travel days around Southeast Asia. Basically, the way it's going to work is once you book a flight in Southeast Asia, you can add your boarding pass into the Grab app. Just turn your Grab app into the craziest little personal assistant to make sure that you get to your destination safely and calmly and with everything you need. The app will be able to tell you when's best to book your taxi, judging on the traffic at that time, and you can pre-book your taxi through Grab. Not only that, it will also remind you with any visas or declaration forms to make sure that you never turn up to immigration unprepared ever again. Before you get in your taxi, it will also remind you to pick up your passport on the way out of the house, and it will keep tracking your flight so you can get live information about your flight in the app. It'll also be able to direct you to which check-in desk to go to. You'll be able to use the inside Grab Maps to get directions through the airport, and then when you arrive at your destination, once again using Grab Maps to direct you out of the airport, it'll update you with what baggage carousel your luggage is at, and then again you can have a Grab taxi waiting for you when you arrive. The Grab taxi will also be able to track your flight, so if your flight is delayed, it will delay your taxi so they're not sat there waiting for no reason. Next is Grab Stays. As of 2026, you're going to be able to start booking accommodation through the Grab app, and they are going to have super competitive prices and super discounted last minute deals. Also going to be able to do group ride through Grab. With group ride, instead of just one person booking the Grab, all getting in and then fiddling around with loose change to figure out how much you owe each other at the end, the way that it'll work instead, one person will start the group ride, send the link into a group chat or airdrop it to you, and then through your individual apps, you'll be able to say which pickup and drop off location you want to go to in the same car. So you don't all have to be going to the same location, you don't all have to have the same pickup and drop off. It can be completely personalized to your trip, and each individually track the app, and if you're not together, you're currently getting picked up from different locations, you can also notify the Grab app when you're ready and when you're not, and once the last person says they're ready, then the Grab driver will be on their way. You've got three options for payment at the end. Either you can baller pay the entire bill for your friends, you can split it evenly, so 50-50 or whatever, or you can split it proportionally. Using AI, it will split the journey depending on the distance that you specifically travelled as the individual. And lastly, Discover by Grab is basically going to make the Grab app like a bit of an influencer, foodie social media page. Grab will actually be able to condense all of that information into Discover by Grab. They'll be using millions of reviews already on the Grab app. And Grab AI Assistant, the last product that I'm going to talk about, is a AI assistant within the Grab app. So again, if you're still struggling to figure out where to eat, you can use the Grab AI assistant, type in, I'm looking for a table of 10, I've got one gluten-free, one vegetarian, where should I go? The Grab AI assistant will use all the reviews already on the app to help you find the best restaurant for your table. You can then book your table through the Grab app, and once you make your booking, then of course organize a pickup to take you to the table through the AI assistant as well. Actually, so much fun things going on with Grab, and so many things that I didn't know that they already did. So comment down below, which of these amazing products do you think will change the game for your trip the most, and like and follow for more.